What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the garage. Today we're going to take a look at the October Harbor Freight parking lot sale ad. This is the sale that everyone looks forward to, and they usually run it every couple months. So Inside Track Club starts tomorrow, Monday, October 10th, and everyone else is Friday, October 14th, and it ends for everybody on Sunday, October 16th. With all that being said, let's get in here and take a look at this ad. Here's the ad on Harbor Freight's website. This version is a little tricky to flip through and navigate and allow everyone to see on a video. So I'm going to use the PDF version for the purposes of this video. And as you can see right up here at the top, we've got Monday, October 10th is when it starts for Inside Track Club. Everybody else, it starts on Friday, October 14th, and it ends for everyone on Sunday, October 16th. First thing on the list is the 9,000 watt Predator generator for $100 off. So if you're looking for a generator, not a bad deal there. You've got the Rapid Pump 3-ton jack from Pittsburgh for $124.99, so about $35 off. And then you got some Daytona jack stands here for 22% off, about $10. Up in the right corner, we've got the Warrior 4.3 amp angle grinder. So these are kind of a debated topic. It's a $15 angle grinder on sale for $9.99. And if you use these within their limits and know that it is not a high quality angle grinder, you can actually get quite a lot of use out of one of these. I keep a wire wheel on mine permanently, that way I don't have to switch it out. And typically when I'm using a wire wheel, I'm not using it for extended periods of time. It's just to clean up some welds or slag real quick or brush off some rust and then move on. So keep that in mind. Not a bad thing to add to the shop if you need an extra one. Down here we've got some cutoff wheels for $5.99 in a 10-pack. Not a bad deal there. Here we've got the Chicago Electric Flux 125 for $119.99 from $149.99. This is an older machine. It's been out for a very long time, and it honestly is not worth the price even at $119.99. I would steer clear of that. Now the Titanium 125 is a good deal at $169.99 if you're looking for something you can buy in a store. Otherwise, there are plenty of other options available on Amazon that are going to do what this does, if not more, for less money. So keep that in mind. But if you're looking for something in a store that you can go back to later if you have any issues, then the Titanium 125 is the way to go out of those two machines. Now, the big draw to this sale is the liquidation part of it, and that is the open box returns, damaged, and clearance items that vary from store to store. Usually you can get a pretty good deal on those things, but it is kind of only what's there is what's going to be on sale, and you can't guarantee you're going to be able to find what you're looking for. Definitely worth stopping in for that part of the sale and seeing what you can find. Here we've got the 9 amp surface conditioning tool from Bauer for $30 off, $119.99. That's a really good price if you're looking for one of those tools. Other companies out there have them out for around the same price, if not a little bit more than Harbor Freight has this Bauer for, but $119.99 is a very good price on a machine that does what this does. Of course, you've got all the little things that are on sale for a couple bucks, and a lot of these we've seen in the past several ads. Not a whole lot new in these, so I'm going to not focus too much on those. Here we've got the 2,000 watt Predator inverter generator for $499.99. So if you've got a camper or something where you need a quiet generator, then this is the way to go. These inverter generators are super quiet. I have some past experience with a couple Honda 3,000 watt inverter generators on a boat, and you can talk over them in a normal voice, no problems. 1.5 ton aluminum racing floor jack for $84.99. So if you're looking for a lightweight small jack, that's a good option for you. And we've got the US General 44 inch by 22 inch double bank cabinets for $549.99. So you're looking at about 70 off there. Keep in mind, guys, these toolboxes keep going up, and I don't know when that's going to stop. So if you're looking for a toolbox, I don't think you're going to be getting anything cheaper in the next several months to years with everything going on in the world right now. Now we've got the Bauer 8.5 amp half-inch impact wrench with rocker switch. This is the corded version, $49.99. Down here we've got the Bauer drills on sale and driver, and these two here are both kits. This top one is the kit that comes with the battery and charger, as well as the impact driver, and then some of the batteries are on sale as well. So if you're looking to get into the Bauer line, now may be a good time to do that, and you can save yourself a little bit of money there. And again, we've got some of the low dollar stuff here. One thing to note is if you need any pneumatic tires with wheels on them already, $4.99 is not a bad price for those. We've got the earthquake impact, air impact for $119.99. That's 40 off. So if you're in that market, there's a good deal for you. Shelving units, honestly, I've been finding better deals on shelving units at Costco. They may be a little more, but they're going to be metal, and the plastic ones were around the same price, so check that out if your Costco still has them. This pressure washer would be good for a homeowner that just wants to do some basic things. $184.99. That's only 15 off, so you may want to pass on that until you can get another coupon in the future that counts Bauer products. You got the shop stool for 20% off. Down the road, I'm going to look into one of these myself because the stool I've got's getting a little wobbly in the swivel mechanism there, and these look like a good option. Got some wrenches for $19.99. I think that may be a little bit more than... Oh, these are the ratcheting wrenches, so that's not a bad price on the ratcheting wrenches. And then you've got a Pittsburgh 301 piece set for $169.99. Once again, great set for a homeowner, first-time homeowner, or somebody just working on things in their garage. By no means are these professional quality, but they will get the job done for most of your basic tasks around the house. Now we've got the unlimited 200 multi-process welder for $100 off. Once again, if you need something that you can get at a store, not a bad option. If you can buy something online and you're comfortable with that, many other options out there available, cheaper, or that include more or have a higher amperage. Big thing to take note of in this page is the Vulcan welding wire. This is flux core wire, 0.030 or 0.035, both $15.99 a spool. That's about the cheapest you are going to find welding wire at this point. That's a 2-pound roll, and everywhere else has been going up to $20 to $25 depending on the brand. So if you use a lot of flux core wire, this is a great time to stock up and save yourself $5 a roll, $6 a roll. And that will hold true compared to some of your other brands as well. And Vulcan wire is okay. It's not anything fantastic, but it is definitely usable, good quality welding wire. So keep that in mind if you're stopping in. Another good deal is this 100-pound capacity welding cart. So I have a version of this sold by Menards, not the Harbor Freight one, but they are the same cart with different stickers on them. And I've been using mine for over a year now. I have my TIG welder up on top, I have my plasma cutter down on the bottom, and I kind of store some accessories here in the middle. I have a bottle on the back and it's held up just fine, keeps everything nice and organized, plenty of places to coil up your leads, and it's been a really great cart. So at $32, you really can't beat it. You're not going to be able to build one at that price. And here we've got the Chicago Electric sliding miter saw, $134.99. Not a bad deal if you're looking for just a cheap saw that can get you through a project or two, but by no means is that going to really compare to anything from the big brands. Still got your hex key sets on sale for $4.99 a piece. Those are always handy to have around and throw in a toolbox or toolkit. They have the 0.7 amp rotary toolkit for $6.99. This is another one of those things that it is fine as long as you know what it can handle and what it's capable of. So these are great for very soft woods like your balsa woods and things like that. They're also great for plastic. If you needed to weld some plastic together or clean out some cracks in plastic to make a repair, or even cut holes out in plastic, this is going to do the job for you just fine. It's not going to handle hardwoods. It's not going to handle metal. So keep that in mind, but for $7, it might be worth a look if you do those types of things. Now here we've got the Hercules saw, 12-inch dual bevel sliding miter saw, $369.99. Not a bad price for that saw. I've seen some really great things about it. But keep in mind at that price point, you are getting into the DeWalts and Rigids and even the Deltas. You're coming in pretty close at that point. So take that for what it's worth, but I have seen some good things about that saw. Then you've also got the Hercules impacts here, and they are $179.99 for the ultra torque and $159.99 for the high torque. Those are tool only, so they show the picture with a battery, but these are tool only prices. Keep that in mind. And then they've also got the deep socket set to go with that for $19.99. Here we've got the US General 30-inch 4-drawer tech cart. So don't let this trip you up thinking this is the 5-drawer mechanics cart that everyone loves. This one is a 4-drawer and it is $199.99. So it is a good option if you only need the 4 drawers and don't need that extra drawer, but it is not the 5-drawer cart. This page, we've got the ball joint service kit for $69.99. That's not a bad deal if you need to do some carb maintenance. Even if you're a mechanic in a shop, honestly, this would probably go a long ways before anything really happened to it. These are built pretty solid and definitely help when doing ball joints. Got the Quinn torque wrenches down here, $119.99 for the 3/8 and $139.99 for a 1/2 inch. Now, if you're gonna buy a torque wrench from Harbor Freight, I would go this route. There's just something about like an $11 torque wrench that doesn't sit well with me, and I would probably not do that. So I would definitely go with the Quinn torque wrenches if you're looking for a Harbor Freight option. Now we've got an 8,750 watt Predator generator for $11.99, and that is an inverter as well. So it should be fairly quiet, and that's definitely a lot of power there. Could probably do most small homes without much of an issue. You've also got the Predator 420cc gas engine for $389.99. Not a bad price there. Normally that is $429.99. And then here's a 6.6 horsepower max performance for $169.99. I need to look into these a little more and see what the difference is between this and the 212 besides the 12 cc's obviously, but I don't know what internal differences there are on this engine versus the 6.5 horse we all know and love. You got an auger here, $199.99, so $30 off. And you've also got the chipper and shredder for $549.99 at $50 off. Merlin has the color coded coupler and plug sets, 14 pieces for $14.99. That's a good price, especially if you're looking to update your whole assortment of tools and compressors. You can do most of it with one of these kits, and it keeps everything nice and color coded if that is necessary in your garage or shop. That about does it for this flyer and this parking lot sale. A lot of the stuff in this ad we have seen recently in the other ads. However, there are some new things in here that are worth checking out. And as always, like I said, the liquidation part of this sale is what really is the big draw. So that's going to vary from store to store. That's going to be your open box, damaged items, returns, and clearance items in that particular store that you're going to. So that's going to vary store to store. Worth checking in at your local store to see what they have, and possibly even making the drive to any others that are nearby, because it's going to be different at each store you stop at. So keep that in mind. Let me know what you think in the comments below about any of these items that are on sale, or if you have any personal experience with them. And as always, check out some other videos. Thanks for watching, and we will see you next time.